Hello everyone, it's Mel and it's time for a colossal mistake. No, no. I have a bit of a history with the game Baldur's Gate. I first saw the game, I had just recently read a bunch of Forgotten Realms books when I was like 12 or so. And I saw this in Best Buy. I saw the original Baldur's Gate, Tales of Sword Coast in Best Buy. I begged my dad to get this game. So we did. And then I got completely stuck. Because reading an instruction manual that it wasn't full of colorful pictures? Yeah, who does that? I am actually recording my voice, right? I should be. Yeah, I think I am. But I decided it's about time, with the fact that the enhanced edition of 1 and 2 went on sale for like $13 eventually, together. But I'm gonna try very hard to work my way through Baldur's Gate. Now, of note, I'm doing this 98% blind. So, yeah. I'm not doing the tutorial, though. I'm gonna go right into making a character. And I do actually have a character in mind. She is female. She has a custom portrait, which is actually art a friend of mine commissioned for her. This art's a bit old, but there she is. She is... well, technically, she's not 100% human, but she's close enough. She's close enough for all intents and purposes. Now, her class. Now, in the D&D campaign I'm currently running her in, we're doing 5e, she is actually a paladin. That said, paladins in this game must be lawful good, and she is not lawful good, so she is going to be a fighter. Now, her type of fighter. You know, we could go with a regular old fighter. We could go with berserker. But in general, I think I'm actually going to make her a barbarian, in part because the first time I rolled her in D&D, before this current campaign, I was playing some little messing around with friends, and she was a barbarian. And rage is really fun. Like, rage is really fun to watch, and it's really fun to do, so we are gonna get rage. Not to mention, I want her to be able to dual wield. Now her alignment. I would call her true neutral, but I don't really like the way true neutral is described in this game. She's not the kind of person who would always pick the underdog and flip sides at the top of a hat. So she's going to be neutral good. She's not chaotic good because she's a little too self-centered, in my opinion. And lawful good? Oh god, is she not lawful. Now for abilities. Now for the long part. Where I re-roll the stats a lot of times to find something acceptable. That's not bad, but I'm gonna store it but not keep it. I'm gonna come back once I have her stats. Alright, I found something I'm willing to work with here. Now, I am gonna adjust things a little bit. The overall roll of 79 I think seems rather low, but 1872 is not bad on the strength front, and I know very little about how the stats work, but I know that the strength, at least, you can get up to 18/00 on your dice rolls, which is quite nice. But, yeah. Now, we are going to, also funny story since she is a paladin in D&D. She's a paladin with 8 charisma. You're supposed to have a bit more than that. That said, I'm going to take a couple points out of that. Gonna take a point out of Dex. Take a point out of Int. Wisdom. Take a point out of Wisdom. Basically, she's supposed to be hardy and strong. And done. Her appearance. Oh, skills. Now, thing is, in general, I would class her as a fist fighter, but I don't have that option here. So, she is going to get... Wait, what determines my proficiency slots anyway? Let me check her, No, we're not gonna worry about it. She has 4 proficiency slots. No. Probably I'm gonna throw her with longsword, 2 weapon style, a bastard sword, so I want to get another point into weapon style right now. No, because I don't think I'm going to be holding 2 weapons immediately. And we're going to grab another point in longsword, because longswords, as it says in here, are widely available. Okay, appearance. As you can see from her portrait, she has black hair. She has olive-ish skin. Let me find a good shade here. That'll do. And for her clothing, we're going to go with white up top and brown on the bottom. If I can find a nice darker brown, maybe? Or if that works. Now, we need a voice.
To battle! This is where I should be. I grow weary. I should not just stand about.
No, we're not doing that one.
All will die. None other than me should be in this place. I shall be asleep on my feet if I do not rest soon. Your life shall be mine. I deserve to be leader. We should rest now. This is so utterly boring.
She's not going to be elderly.
Go, go, go!
Everybody listen to me now. That was a... Let's do something.
Healer needed right here.
What do you need?
Now you're going to be sorry! I've always been leadership material. Sleepy time can't come soon enough. Are we loitering now? Are we loiterers?
No, that isn't her.
Who's in for it now? It's about time you recognised my superior qualities. A little nap about now wouldn't hurt none. Is there nothing else we should be doing?
Oi!
That's smarted. Haven't you got nothing better to do? I'm not bothered. What do you want?
Nope.
You don't stand a chance. Oh, this is such an honor. I don't know what to say. Wait, yeah, I do. Follow me. Oh, we've done so much today. Maybe it's time for a quick nap. What are we just standing around for? Oh, I'm hurt.
We're gonna go with the commanding voice.
Go!
Because that's the closest I have, and her name is Rel. Now, I could give her a whole... character biography. It starts with something, actually, but I'm not going to retype everything at this point. I don't think I can actually edit it. I might be able to edit the save file to fix it, but we're going to do that. Now, for my difficulty, I'm just going to do normal mode. Because, frankly, A, I'm not versed in AD&D mechanics. I don't want to get my face wrecked 99.9% of the time. I'm not insane. Well, that's debatable. So we are going to venture
Nestled atop the cliffs that rise from the Sword Coast, the citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Farron. It is an imposing fortress, kept in strict isolation from the intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten Realms. It is secluded, highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies. However, one story was always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, his silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day, imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel. He has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless, you now stand before the Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
All right, and here we start. So, there's a lot of interface here, and I don't know what 90% of it does.
You want it? You got it.
But there's a tutorial.
Shall we continue your lessons?
Hello, child. I've been instructed to tell you about the basic mechanics of movement and time. If there is anything in that sort you would know more of, how about pausing? Selecting the clock button at the bottom of the menu bar on the screen's left side pauses the game, except in special circumstances such as cutscenes. This gives you time to reflect on your next move. While the game is paused, you can plan party member actions, manage inventory, or even review spell descriptions. Selecting the clock button again resumes gameplay as normal. Okay, area map. Select the compass on the left side of the screen to visit the current area's map. Party member locations are marked by small screen circles. Your current field of view is outlined in green. Dragging the green outline moves your field of view around the map. Be aware that time is not paused while you view area maps. Camera zoom. Use the mouse wheel to scroll in and out, changing the view. On a touchscreen or touchpad that uses gestures, this effect is achieved by pinching two fingers together to zoom in or spreading two fingers apart to zoom out. Yeah, I think this game actually does have tablet support. Movement. To move through the world, select a point on the screen and the selected character will make their best effort to reach it. If you've chosen an invalid destination, the character will stay where they are. You cannot set a destination in a map area you haven't yet discovered. Combat rounds. Combat flows in a series of rounds. Every creature on the battlefield exists in its own initiative round. That means that as you move and attack, your enemies are moving and attacking all at the same time. Weapons with lower speed factors and spells with lower casting times can greatly improve your chances of survival, though you can only cast one spell at a time, no matter how quickly you cast it. And I'll be moving on. Now, I believe, buy some stuff from in here, if I recall right at all.
Don't worry about me.
Child.
Greetings, child. I've been told to advise you when negotiating with merchants, innkeepers, tavern owners, and the like. Is there anything I can tell you of such things? Teach me how to buy and sell. On a store screen, items for sale are listed on the left, your own inventory is on the right. To buy or sell an item, select its name in the list. Selected item icons are highlighted. To purchase selected items, select the buy button. If you can't afford everything, this button will be disabled. To sell inventory items, select sell. Most stores mark up prices on merchandise. If you sell something, you won't be able to buy it back for the same price. Renting a room. When you're in town, you won't be able to sleep on the street. Instead, find an inn with rooms available. Select a room from the options shown. Then the rent button to have your party rest there. The more luxurious the room, the more hit points your party will recover resting in it. But even the sparsest accommodations are superior to the forest floor. Okay. If you want to listen to people talk, you'll need to drink with them. Choose the beverage of your choice from the list, select buy, and listen. Not everyone will say something worth hearing, but occasionally you might hear some tidbit that will turn into a quest you can complete. Alrighty. What do you have to teach me?
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
Okay. We're gonna just, let's talk to you.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
Ah, yes! I'm back within the hallowed halls of Candlekeep. With this iron crisis upon us, the trip from Burgos was more hazardous than I care to relate. You're Garion's ward, aren't you? My, you've come into your own, if you would permit an old man jealous of youth to say so. I left an identify scale with Tethril in the inner grounds. You should be done examining it by now, so if you could fetch it to me, for me, I'd be grateful. Sure. Actually, yeah, we'll do this tutorial too.
Child, shall we continue your lessons?
And that's to stop having fun phone. Or one of those single ring calls. Fantastic! How do I use stairs? To go up or down a level indoors, hover your mouse over a stairway. If your cursor becomes a set of stairs, the way is open. Okay, on the touchscreen. Yeah, don't care. Open doors, same thing. Enter or leave, same thing. Travel between areas on the world map. To leave the area you're in, select the ground on the map's edge if you can reach it. The world map screen will appear, showing you all the locations you can travel to. Select your destination's icon on the map, then travel. Pick up items. To loot items from fallen enemies, select the pile of goods they left on the ground. A window will show items you can take on the left and your general inventory on the right. Select icons of items you wish to pick up and they will be transferred to your backpack. Alternatively, activate the quick loot system by selecting the red diamond at the left side of the screen bottom action bar. This displays a scrolling list of all items on the ground nearby. Selecting an item icon moves it to your backpack without you needing to find the pile it comes from. Yeah, we're doing that. Search for items. To take items from a chest or bookcase, select a container you wish to loot. A window will appear, showing all the container's contents on the left and your inventory on the right. Select icons of items you want to transfer to your backpack. Cool. Now, I think if I talk to him...
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Well, hello there, young one. Come to visit your old pal Winthrop, have ye? Well, don't forget the 10,000 gold piece book entrance fee as per Candlekeep's custom, don't you know? You always wear the big kidder, Winthrop. That gets funnier nearly every time I hear it. Well, perhaps not quite so often. Ha! Just having a bit of fun with you, my friend. Them monks might be walking about with poles in their nethers, but you know you're always welcome here in my sight. Grinded well by you, he did. So, is there anything I can do for you? Some drinks, a room to sleep, or anything to buy? Sure, what do you have? I want to do some shopping. Because I am going to see if I can find... I'm going to actually grab a longsword. And how much money do I have? 100 gold. Now, if I recall correctly, lower AC is better. We're actually going to go with a... We're gonna do that and suffer. I should really probably just get a sling. Can I get a helmet? Yeah, Rel doesn't really do helmets, but she's gonna get a helmet this time. This is gonna be terrible. This is gonna go completely terribly, but that's okay. Now, let me see if I can figure out how to equip things. That's guard. We're gonna pause the game while I figure this out. I think I can do that up there. Helmet. Hehe, horn. Okay. That doesn't do anything for my AC. What good's a helmet? Now, how do I do, like, two-hand fighting? There we go. Figured it out. Now, if I wanted to, I'm gonna quick save really quick. Is that it? Yeah, that's the button. What's the quick load button, by the way? I am going to enable cloud saves. Area map background. We're gonna do that. I am gonna do group infravision for my sanity. Okay. Turn to game. That's my mage book, record. Okay, yeah, we're not getting in there, and I probably shouldn't pick at that too much.
Don't worry about me.
Who are you?
Hello there.
Oh, hello. Hey, have you seen my copy of the History of Halrua anywhere? You know how I can't stand the constant shuffling of arthritic feet up in the library, so I thought I'd get a bit of fresh air just east of here, and oh, I hate being so absent-minded. Please, if you find it, I really do need it back. Let me see here.
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
Hello, child. I'm here to teach you all about the circles on the ground around everyone's feet. Is there a color you'd like explained? Sure, blue. A character with a blue circle around their feet is neither friendly nor hostile. You can freely initiate dialogue by selecting them. If that character has anything interesting to say, a dialogue window will appear. You may also be prompted to reply. If so, choose your response wisely. Green is party members or a creature you have summoned. You can select these characters to direct their actions. Red. Every enemy you face will have a red circle around their feet, giving you a clear indicator you may attack them. If one of your party members is charmed, their foot circle will also turn red. Try to avoid killing friends under the influence of enemy spellcasters. Yellow. A yellow circle indicates a character out of control. The most common reason for this is fear or morale failure. These characters will avoid battle at all costs, often running off to a remote area of the map. The circle also appears when some characters become enraged. Berserkers, for instance, have been known to lose control in the heat of battle, turning on their own allies. Purple. A purple circle appears around your character's feet if they are inaccessible, usually for the purposes of a cutscene or a similar event where you are unable to use your full party. Thank you. It's not the feet, but the aura surrounding them that is important. Return to me if you change your mind. Meow.
Hello, child. Shall we continue?
Gorion asked me to teach you about your inventory as well as customizing your character and gaining levels. Sure. Okay, backpack icon does access my inventory. Manage items on your character carries, equipping weapons, armor, and other items as the need arises. Pay close attention to the weight of items in your inventory. Carrying too great a load slows your movement. You may even be forced to stop altogether until you shift some of the weight. That's important. Customization. On the character record, select Customize to access advanced options pertaining to your character's portrait, color scheme, sound set, and combat script. Of these, perhaps the most directly relevant is your combat script. Choose the actions you wish the computer to make on your behalf when your character has no other commands. Every character's script is different, so you can customize a unique party strategy that suits your playstyle. Leveling up. When you gain enough experience points, a plus symbol appears on the corner of your character's portrait, indicating that you can level up. To do so, press the Level Up button on the character record screen. Leveling up may yield additional proficiency points, thieving skill points, spell slots, or other abilities, depending on your class. Each level also grants additional hit points, those will be important, making it easier to survive the world's dangers. And the character record. Similar to the inventory is the character record. Here you can view your character's proficiencies, skills, and statistics. Check your companion's abilities by selecting their portraits. Use the buttons on the screen to view your character's ability scores, skills, proficiencies, levels, experience, and any other aspects of your character you may find useful. This screen also enables you to dual class if your character is human. I have everything I need. So, is that my character record? Yes, it is. I don't know if I can actually, adjust. Can I hit customize there? Appearance. Done. Nope. Appearance. We're going back to her portrait. Done. Done. Yeah. We're going to get out of there. I don't know if there's a hotkey I could... Okay, stop walking face first into that. I don't know if there's a hotkey I can use to highlight everything. Ah, here we go. It is the tab button that highlights things. The priest quarters.
Hello, child.
Greetings, child. I can teach you about the less common adventuring hazards and how to avoid them. Anything you'd like to know about fatigue. Characters, especially those with low con, grow tired after going too long without rest. As fatigue increases, they accumulate a luck penalty, which negatively impacts all attack rolls and saving throws. You can eliminate fatigue by resting, either at an inn or in the wilderness, but take care of resting in the wild. You never know what manner of beast might disturb you. Morale. As the battle drags on, characters might lose composure and flee, running to a remote area. If your party includes a bard, their bard song can prevent morale failure. Intoxication. Characters imbibing libations, or basically characters getting drunk, may become intoxicated. This has two effects. Firstly, as many warriors can attest, it increases morale, making it easier to keep fighting without losing composure. However, as you become more and more drunk, you accumulate increasing luck penalties, negatively affecting everything you do. Drink in moderation if you must drink at all. Disease. Certain monsters may inflict terrible withering diseases upon their victims. These diseases have various effects, but can be removed by a cure disease spell or frequently a full night's sleep. Poison. Some attacks may poison you, costing you health every second until the poison runs its course, or kills you. The poisoned have two options. First, they can drink an antidote or have a slow poison spell cast upon them. Alternatively, a poisoned person can simply wait it out and hope for the best. Healing spells can keep one alive long enough to survive most poisons, but some act too quickly for healing to counteract. Okay, let's go into the priest quarters.
Hello?
Oh, goody goody, I've gone and found you first. You're the Ward of Gorion, no doubt. I don't recognize you. Who are you and what are you doing here? Who I am is unimportant. Also, his name is Shank. That is not reassuring. Who I am is unimportant, but who you are is very much so. I apologize for this dirty bit of business, but I must seek your death. A pity, I know, but it would seem your head is worth an exceptional amount to me. I kill you myself, and I need not share credit with anyone. Okay, so, I guess I'm gonna learn combat now. I think I got him.
Don't worry about me.
I think he's dead. That was legit funny to me, actually. I was just like, oh, well, I guess I'll have to kill you. Smack. Explode. Can I make this taller? Rel, you cut yourself above the brow. There. What's wrong, child? Something in your eyes tells me that something is very wrong indeed. It's nothing, Parda. One of the cats didn't like me petting it. I'm alright, really. Yes, well, get what you need from the inn then, for Garayan is desperate for you to be off.
You want it? You got it.
No one's gonna notice the, pile of bits, right?
What do you need?
Philadia left one of her books in— oh, you haven't already. If you can run it over to her and then come back, I have some plans for you. Okay. I hope your plans aren't the same as Shank's. There we go. Can I just use glass? No, I cannot. Have your book.
Hello there.
My book! Oh, you remind me of Garayan when you grin like that. Raising you has been hard on him, I know, but he says it's a toil of love. A toil of destiny, even. You must be a very special child indeed, to draw such praise from a man of his silent nature. Here, take this little gem of mine. Maybe Winthrop will give you a little something for it. What did I get? A lynx eye gem. That's shiny. Yeah, I'm gonna sell that real quick.
I've got this.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
I can sell that, and that, and that. Little more gold.
Don't worry about me.
Let's see what Buddy Boy wants from me.
What do you need?
Nice day, ain't it? Too bad Nessa here ain't enjoying it, though, be her being sick and all. I need to get her one of them potions of antidote off Hull. He stayed up drinking last night and got hauled out of bed to man the gates early this morning. So I bet he's got a few of them lying around somewheres. Okay, get an antidote poison from Hull. Ah, no time to lose, I've got to tell you about quick slots. Potions, wands, and spell scrolls can be equipped to your quick item slots. You have only 3 of these slots, so use them wisely. Once something is in your quick item slot, you use it by selecting on the main gameplay screen. Some wands or spell scrolls require you to select targets. Most quick items are consumed when used. Quick weapon slot. You may have 1 to 4 quick weapon slots, depending on your class. Actually, it's much like Tankledeep, except that doesn't depend on your class. Once a weapon is in a quick weapon slot, you can equip it instantly from the main gameplay screen by selecting it. Any shield or offhand weapon you have equipped is disabled if you equip a two-handed or ranged weapon that doesn't allow its use. But fear not, as soon as you equip a weapon that allows your offhand item, it will be re-equipped. Quick spell slots. If you're a spellcaster with 1 or more quick spell slots, right-clicking one with your mouse will allow you to fill each with a single spell from your arsenal. You'll be presented with a complete list of your available spells. Choose the one you want in the quick spell slot, and it will be ready to cast simply by selecting it, provided you have the spell memorized, of course. Okay. I'm going to see how long this recording's been going really quick. Okay.
Hello, child.
Hello, child. I am to instruct you in how best to deal with the clergy visiting temples and such. Why do people make donations to temples? People donate for various reasons. Some adventurers see donations as payment for information. Clergy members are often aware of local goings-on. Especially large donations are typically recognized by a temple staff. They may speak of your good deeds to anyone visiting, improving your reputation. Why don't temples offer healing services for free? Adventurers sometimes forget that spells are not easily cast. Every raising of the dead costs valuable resources. A successful life of adventuring will supply you with ample gold to pay for whatever healing services you need. And when you need them, a temple will gladly offer those services for a nominal fee. Okay. What do you have for me? Hey there, Rel, I see you're up early this day. Well, your father, Gorion, has asked me a strange favor. Seems he wants you to learn some fighting and asked me to be the teacher, so I hope you brought your staff with you. Hostile creatures have red circles around their feet. Left clicking within the circle will direct you to attack me. You can switch weapons using the quick weapon slots. The weapon outlined in green is the current weapon. Attack with fists only if you wish to knock your opponent unconscious. You don't have to worry about that with me, so use your staff. If you have magical abilities, try casting a spell on me by left-clicking on the spell icon at the bottom of the screen. Left-click on one of the spells that come up, and cast it on whichever target you want. I just hope you have an offensive spell memorized. During our fight, I'm going to spring a little surprise on you. Remember, you can press the spacebar at any time to pause the game. This will give you time to think, especially once my little surprise comes up. Are you ready now? Good. You did good, kid, especially after Eric started firing those arrows at you. I'm sure your father would be proud. You should go talk to the gate warden if you want some experience fighting with a group of people. You can find him just south of here. Out there, it can be pretty important to know how to fight with allies at your side. Okay. I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this building yesterday already. Hop to it. Get in there. Okay. Really? Rel, you're a cat. How do you miss the rats? There. Problem solved. Also time to loot everything. Oh, there's another rat. Come on, Rel. Thank you. Nothing in there. Hey, ring.
I've got this.
Moradin's hammer.
Ah, yes. Kill them like the rats they are. A glorious battle unlike the world has ever seen. Here's 5 gold pieces. Don't spend it all in one place. Well, okay then. Alright, let's talk to you.
Shall we continue your lessons?
Alright. Tell me how to save. Okay, saving and loading, I don't really need to. You can quick save. You can also go here and save the game. Oh, you can't have question marks. Hey, there's Hull. Hey kid, I woke late this morning and left my sword in the barracks before going on duty. If you want to get it for me, it's in the chest at the foot of my bed on the right side of the barracks. Quick now, before the gate warden catches me without it. You'll also find an antidote there. I think Dreppin needs one for old Nessa. Okay, where's the barracks?
Rules are very strict.
Soon be gone, will you? Aye, Gorion asked me to teach you about the fighter arts of mass combat before you leave. Can I pique your interest with it, Rel? Yes, Gate Ward. I'd appreciate that. Good then, child. It's one thing to maintain control yourself in the heat of battle, but 'tis quite another to maintain one's authority over a group. I asked Ob the illusionist to run through a few simulations for you down in the storage cellars. Just follow me this way and I'll unlock the door for you. Rel, the Gate Warden asked me to prepare a little going-away party for you. A bit of mass combat practice is in order, I believe. Well, I'll make it real simple for you. Canderous, Mordain, Arcanus, Dater, and Osprey are all going to join your party. You will have complete control over them, same as you will with anyone else who might join you in your coming travels. Once they've all joined your party, I'm going to summon several illusions of common monsters you might encounter outside the safety of this keep. These illusions will attack the party, and it will be up to you to issue the necessary orders to dispose of them. Remember, these creatures are illusions, and they won't be able to hurt you. Try your best to kill them, however, because in the real world, pain, harm, and even death are far more real. Some of your comrades will have magic items such as potions and wands. You'll have to equip these in the quick slots of the characters who have them. Some of them also have spells. You can cast these during the battle. Remember, even rogues and warriors can benefit from a good understanding of the more arcane forms of combat. Every so often I will ask you if you've had enough. If you have, then I shall teleport you back outside. If you wish to continue practicing, however, then I shall create some more illusions for you to fight. Are you ready then? Good, here we go. Okay.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Cast spell. I'm trying to figure this out here. That's return to game. Nope, that ain't it. Check the inventory, maybe? I should have been paying more attention about quick spell slots. Okay, you have Identify a Magic Missile. Where do I put that? I mean, I can basically do this with, yeah, I can do it this way.
Hello.
I'm gonna cast Bless.
Hey,
What do you need?
That went well.
You want it? You got it.
Yes, yes. Go to get his sword in the barracks.
our rules are very strict.
Yes, I would appreciate that. But we're gonna go here first. Am I in the barracks? I do not know.
Don't worry about me.
No, this is not the right place.
I've got this.
Oh, there's the barracks. Okay.
I have a blade with your name on it.
Here there, you're Garion's little whelp, aren't you? Yeah, you match the description. You don't look that so dangerous to me. And what business is that of yours? I'm making my business if I please. Just thought I'd have a look at you for myself before I put a blade down your gullet. Someone seems to think you're trouble, so I'm going to use your head for a ticket out of the gutter. I'm just a little street trash hood, they say, but I'll show them. Come on. There we go, Relly. There's our friendly local Relly Bean.
I've got this.
This is not the barracks, is it? Oh, that's the bunkhouse.
I've got this.
You want to talk to me?
Something on your mind?
I heard shouting, Rel. Are you alright? It's better you don't ask questions, Karen. You've instructed and inspired me throughout my childhood, and your heart would break to see what has just transpired here. Oh, child, you're too young for the life being thrust upon you. If you are fully equipped for your journey, I pray you run now to Gorion on the library steps, for he is anxious to depart. Yeah, I just want to find the barracks. There they are. Okay, I eventually found them.
I've got this.
Oh, it's probably this one. There it is.
I should have joined the army.
What a mead-filled night. That hull is just too much. Poor Sap had to go man the gate this morning. I don't know how he does it. What can I do for you, anyway? Any errands? Errands? Yeah, actually, I need a quarrel of crossbow bolts. If you can get some off Winthrop at the inn, I'll reimburse you. Oh, very well. There'll be a few coins in it for you, too, so you can stop giving me that look. Okay, now.
I've got this.
Let's run to Hull really quick. Give him his sword. And then we're going to save our game once we get to right before the guardhouse. Took your sweet time, didn't you? Garion's a fool for trying to bring you up right when you... And you can tell him I said so, too. But I didn't know any better. I'd say this whole iron crisis is a result of twerps like you wandering off with people's swords. Here's 10 gold pieces, and I'll get out of here. I'm on duty. Well, ain't you a jerk? I should have kept your freaking sword. I'll stab you with it myself. A little stabbing would soon settle your biscuits.
What do you need?
Yeah, you're a wonder, you are. Stick with me and we'll go far. Well, okay, stick with me and we'd probably never leave the walls of Candlekeep, would we? Good thing you ain't wearing none of that metal armor, though, as I hear the bandits out there would just soon kill you as look at you to get it off your back. I hope this whole iron crisis business is wrapped up soon. Alright, let's go to the inn because we're here. Get the crossbow bolts.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Sell that. I don't know what the silver ring is, so I don't want to sell it because it could actually be kind of nice. We're gonna get that. I still probably really should get, you know, a ranged weapon, but I prefer stabbing. Stabbing is good for your health. If you're not the one being stabbed, of course. Okay, Fuller.
I should have joined the army.
Here you are, little money grubber. Put a few gold pieces in your purse.
I've got this.
Okay. Now, we are going to, before we go into the storeroom area, we are going to save the game. Now, let's attempt this again. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, good.
Hello there.
Hello. Yes, friend? Hello.
You can cast Burning Hands. Actually, you can move over there.
Yes, friend?
You can cast Magic Missile on you.
Hello there.
You can cast Bless on me.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven.
You can just stab.
Hey,
And you can stab, and I...
What do you need?
am also going to stab. Oh, okay, that was something new. I guess I have to not move.
I need a toy or some strong dwarven
Hello.
You're going to cast Burning Hands on you.
Tell me.
I need a toy or some strong dwarven thing.
I'm basically done for now. That's actually pretty cool. Oh.
Give it to me straight. Don't worry about me.
Our rule.
There you be, Rel. If you ain't trained with opiate, the door's wide open. All you need to do is march in. If you're already done with your training, you should go see Gorion. Okay, what other tutorial you got for me here?
Hello, child.
Here we go. Tell me how to memorize spells. Mages and bards can memorize spells by selecting the mage spellbook icon on the left side of the screen. Clerics, druids, and high-level paladins and rangers do so from the priest scroll icon directly below the spellbook. Select a spell's name to use it. View its description to memorize a spell. Select the Memorize button. Each casting of a given spell must be prepared separately. To cast Magic Missile twice, you must memorize it twice. Choose higher level spells using the tabs at the top of the screen. Once you have selected spells for memorization, you will need to rest before casting them. Okay, once I memorize it, you can access all memorized spells by selecting the spell casting icon on the main gameplay screen. Scroll left and right to view your memorized spells. Once you find the spell you want to cast, select its icon. Many spells require you to select a target creature or location before casting. Once you cast a spell, you must rest before casting it again. Unlike traditional spellcasters, sorcerers and shaman can cast any spell they know if they have spell slots of that spell's level available. Spell slots are pooled by spell level. If you run out of level 3 spells, you can still cast level 2 spells. Resting restores all spell slots. How do I learn new spells? For clerics, druids, and high-level paladins and rangers, your spell allotment, determined by class and alignment, is fixed. When you gain access to spells of a new level, you learn all your spells at that level. Mages and bards learn spells by copying them from spell scrolls. In your inventory, unknown spells appear with a green shaded overlay on the scroll's icon. To transcribe a spell in your spellbook, access the scroll's description from the inventory screen, select the right magic button, and if your attempt is successful, the spell will be inscribed in your spellbook. The scroll is consumed in the process. If you fail, you'll need another scroll before trying again. Sorcerers and shamans select one or more spells to learn at every new level. Once learned, these spells are available to cast for the rest of their career. Okay. What do you have to teach me?
Hello, child.
Open locks and pickpockets.
Continue your lessons.
Okay, this is basically stuff I have no need for right now. And I think this is the last person, thankfully.
Hello, child. Shall we continue?
Warrior ability to guard. If you're a paladin, fighter, or ranger, you can defend a character or area by selecting the guard button and the character or spot you wish to defend. While defending, your character attacks any creature that approaches the specified area or attacks a protected character. Nice! Okay. We are going to... I believe this is the library here, because that's the only place I really haven't gone.
Hey, it's me, Emmoen.
Hello. I'm surprised that stuffy old Gorion let you away from your studies and chores, that old fiddle-faddle. I snuck off too. Old Puffcuss Winthrop was looking for me, but I've got all day to do his chores. You have time for a story today? No, I can tell you don't. What have you been up to? I'm sorry, but I can't tell anyone what I'm doing. I have to go. You should not tarry about either. Winthrop will... No, actually, that's not the right one for her. Leave me be. I don't have time to waste. If that's the way you want it, then fine. Get lost, you smelly old gully napper. Because Rel is honestly rather annoyed by now. This is very unnerving, I know, but you must trust me. It's very important that you pack your possessions so we may leave Candlekeep immediately. Hurry, for there's no time to tarry. The keep is well protected, but not invincible. I'm ready to go right now.
Listen carefully. If we ever become separated, it is imperative that you make your way to the Friendly Arm Inn. There you will meet Khalid and Jahira. They have long been my friends, and you can trust them. Let's hurry, child. The night can only get worse, so we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. I'll explain everything as soon as there is time. Wait, there is something wrong. We are in an ambush. Prepare yourself.
You're perceptive for an old man. You know why I'm here. Hand over your ward and no one will be hurt. If you resist, it shall be a waste of your life.
You're a fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence. Step aside and you and your lackeys will be unhurt.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, old man.
Get out.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is not good for Gorion. Uh-oh. Yeah, Rel is less than happy about this one.
Dawn is especially cruel this morning. You awake with the realization that you have not been living some horrible dream. Ambushed, you saw Gorion cut down before your eyes, and even his powerful magic could not stop the onslaught. It was his wish that you flee, but that does not remove the feeling of helplessness that now overwhelms you. Hand over your ward, the armored fiend had said. He was after you and you alone, but why? If only Gorion had given some clue. But now you are alone and lost. Candlekeep is near, but you will find no quarter there. The readers pay for their serenity with rather draconian entry rules, and without Gorion's influence, their doors will remain
Weren't
closed.
raised
You
there?
will not last long on your own with your meager equipment. Perhaps you can get some help from the friends Gorion mentioned, the ones at the Friendly Arm.
Hey, it's me, Emmoen.
Sorry I followed you, but I never get out of Candlekeep, and those monks are such a bore. Never a decent coin in their pockets neither. I saw Gorion, and I'm so sorry. Kind of figured something bad might happen to you out here. How could you have known? Gorion didn't even tell me. I accidentally read a letter on his desk the other day. I can't remember exactly what it said, but he might still have... It might be on his body. Anyway, I'm not gonna let you wander around out here all alone. Never let a friend down. No, ma'am! Stick with you until you say otherwise, I will. Well... On that note, it looks like we're now on our own. And I've been recording for over an hour. That was a lot of tutorial, though. But on that note, I'm going to end off for tonight, and probably make more mistakes tomorrow. That's okay, though. Yeah. I'll see you all then, alright? Take care of yourselves.